In this tutorial, we will learn how to write a data frame object from the R environment to our working directory folder on our computer or wherever that is located. And specifically, we'll be writing that data frame object as a .csv or a comma separated values file, which you can open in Excel, you can open that in Google Sheets, and it's a type of file format that's fairly common for storing data, and it can be converted to a traditional Excel workbook if you'd like as well. And so can be a nice way of sharing data with colleagues who maybe aren't comfortable working in R, and you can do some of your own data management and so forth for them, or do that as pre-processing before handing it off to them, and then they can run their analyses in whatever program they feel most comfortable doing so in. So to get us started today, we're going to be working with this toy data set here, which is personal data with a capital P and a capital D and no space between personal and data. Remember, R has space sensitivity with file names like this, so make sure that you don't include a space between personal and data when we go to read in the data to our R environment. And so we want to make sure that we've saved this .csv file to our working directory folder, wherever that might be on our computers. In my case, it happens to be my H drive R workshop folder. This will almost be certainly be a different path for you, but in my case, I've already saved this file to my H drive R workshop folder, and it's called personal data with a capital P and a capital D. So now that we've done that, we're ready to move over to the RStudio interface so that we can work with R. And so as you can see, we've got our command line here in our console. Let's go ahead and just clear out the console contents by going to Edit, Clear Console, and then let's go up to File, New File, and R script. Again, that's File, New File, R script to open up a new, fresh R script editor window here so we can track our code, write our code, and annotate it, and do it in such a way that it's more reproducible. And so we can use hashtag annotations by typing anything to the right of a hashtag so that it becomes a note as opposed to a command or an operation that we want R to carry out. So I'm going to type in really quickly the purpose of this tutorial, which is writing data frames from R to our working directory folder. So that's the purpose of what we're doing today, and it'll be relatively simple and straightforward. And so we're just going to be reading in a data file, slightly changing it, and then writing it back out. And so writing in this context is just essentially another way of saying exporting. Okay, so we read data in or import it into the R environment, and if we want to export it out, we call that writing, or just write. W-R-I-T-E. All right, so let's set that working directory to the location of where that file is that I showed you earlier, which is that personal data, comma separated values.csv file. Okay, so let's come up with let's use the setwd function here from base R. So that's setwd for set working directory. It's a sole parenthetical argument, and within quotation marks, you can type in directly if you know it off the top of your head, or you can copy and paste it from elsewhere, the location or the path where your data file was saved, which will become your working directory. So in this case, it's my H drive /R workshop folder. Click Run. So we've set my working directory here. Again, your working directory will almost certainly be in a different location where you set it. If you want to set it differently, you can use drop-down menus by going to Session, Set Working Directory, Choose Directory, and this will help you achieve the same end, but through using drop-down menus here. All right, so now we're ready to read in the data file. And so let's just call this object that we're going to read in. Let's assign this data frame to an object called personal data because, well, the data file includes personal data about employees, and we'll use the left-handed arrow operator to do that assignment there. And so we'll use the read.csv function from base R, and within the parentheses, we'll type an argument within quotation marks, which is the exact name of our file, which is personal data with a capital P, a capital D, no space, so copy that. Paste that in here, and then make sure to add that .csv extension because it is a comma separated values file, and so we need to have .csv after our exact file name. Let's click Run there. Okay, so we have read in that data frame object, and we come over here to our global environment, or just our environment in R. You can see we have that object here, personal data, all lowercase, that we named. Click here. So here's that toy data frame object. Here's the toy data that we are going to be working with in R. And so let's just remove arbitrarily one of these variables. So let's just remove the gender variable, just so we can say we made a change to this data frame. And then that way, let's say we have a reason for then writing it or exporting it out to our working directory. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to, and I'll put arbitrarily, remove one variable to justify writing out this, or writing this data frame. Okay, so I'm just doing this. This is a completely arbitrary decision I'm making here. But okay, so let's just remove from the personal data frame object, let's remove the gender variable. Okay, so one way we can do this is just type in the exact name of the data frame object, which is personal data, all lowercase in this instance here. You could have named it whatever you wanted. And oops, and what I want to do first here is then do the $, followed by gender. And note the gender variable is all lowercase here. Gender, all lowercase. And now I'm ready for the left-handed arrow operator. And to the right of the left-handed arrow operator, I'm going to type in all capital letters or all uppercase letters NULL for null, which is just going to null out or remove this variable from this data frame. So gender from the personal data frame. Click run. If we come up to our personal data frame object, now you'll see we had 5 variables, which included gender. Now we're down to 4, which does not include gender. Okay, so now I feel justified in writing out our data frame object, which is personal data, to our working directory as a .csv comma separated values file. So write the data frame object to our working directory folder is the next and final step here. And so we'll use the write.csv function, which is used for writing .csv files. So write period CSV, all lowercase. And as the first argument, just copy and paste in or type in from memory the name of the data frame object you wish to write out. And then as the second argument, remember we separate arguments within functions by commas in R. As the second argument, make sure you put quotation marks and then come up with a title for this new data frame or this new data file that you're going to write out. Well, let's call it edited space personal data, okay? And then make sure you include the .csv extension here after whatever title you're giving it. So I'm calling this new file edited _ personal data.csv, okay? All right, so now I'm ready to run that. And as you can see, we get blue font here. That's a good sign. That means things should have worked out just fine. So now we go on a scavenger hunt to our working directory folder, which again, mine happens to be my HDrive R workshop folder, but go and find in your Explorer, if you're using a Windows PC or use the equivalent in a Mac operating system, to find the working directory folder. And you should see as the most recently created file, a file that has that name that you gave it. In this case, it's edited _ personal data. You can see it's a comma separated values file. And it was just made, so let's double click on it, open up to see what the contents are. And as you can see here, worked out just fine. We have 4 variables minus the gender variable because we made that change there. And you'll notice that it does give you an initial column here, which is the row numbers column. You can delete this, you don't need to include it, or you can leave it in. It's entirely up to you, but this is just something that R does by default because R uses its own inherent row numbers when it's creating data frames, okay? So you could just delete this out and then save this. And if you wanted, you could go to File, Save As, and you could save it as an Excel workbook if you wanted as well. All right, well, this wraps up the tutorial on how to write data frame objects from R to our working directory folder. Be sure to save your script by clicking on the disk icon or doing File, Save As, and saving it that way. And that way you can save all of your work so it's entirely reproducible here, and you could come up into a new session and just highlight everything and click run and retrace all the steps that you did in your previous session. Thank you very much.